foolish in his decision-making in public, and Flynn may have crossed the line in making the president look that way.
South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is praising Supreme Court nominee Judge Neil Gorsuch.
He is probably the top pick by any Republican president on the list of 21.
Graham says he believes Gorsuch will be approved by 60 votes in the Senate. The Dow is up 148 points, the NASDAQ up 31. I'm Jim Ascendio.
Don't do what I did and run out. If it's working, don't quit. Why would you stop? Why undo all the good that's been accomplished?
You've got to feed them right for life.
Dynavite is nutrition.
If I ever took Roy off of Dynavite...
No.
When I get to about 3/4...
When I get down to the bottom of my box of Dynavite, oh no, I've got a couple more scoops. It's time to place my order. Dynavite.com. DINOVITE.com.
859-428-1000.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynavite for your dog this week.
We'll send you a big tube of Doggo Suds free.
Peppermint, tea tree, lavender, Doggo Suds shampoo.
428-1000.
DINOVITE.com.
Tonight could be an historic one for a women's college basketball team.
The University of Connecticut's women's basketball team is chasing its milestone 100th straight victory tonight. The Lady Huskies won't have a pushover in their battle for history as they play number 6 South Carolina, a team that has just 2 losses against 21 wins on the year. UConn already holds the longest winning streak in NCAA basketball history, a mark set with its 93rd win earlier this year. The last loss suffered by Coach Gino Auriemma's squad was over 800 days ago. That was against the Stanford Cardinal on November 17th, 2014. I'm TJ Cutini.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott is at odds with the NFL over reports that the league would deny Texas any future Super Bowls. At issue is a bathroom bill that would deny transgenders the right to use the bathroom of their choice. Texas State Senate Bill 6 would require transgender people to use certain bathrooms based on their biological sex. I'm Jim Ascendio.
Manage your own business. IT is risky, costly, and time-consuming. Don't let IT overwhelm you. Learn more about 5 Nines at 5nines.com. That's the number 5, NINES.com.
Do you own a rental property, or would you like to partner with a rental investment team? Call the pros you can trust at CCL Management. Rental expertise, second to none. A general contractor on staff to direct repairs and improvements, and real estate brokerage services tailored to the small investor. If you're ready to invest in rental property or just need professionals to manage your real estate portfolio, call us, CCL Management, at 608-833-0009 or visit us on the web at cclmanagement.com.
Darcy Haber, Solidarity Realty. Tell me, what's it like working with you?
My relationship with that client as an advocate is the primary priority for me. I used to be a consumer rights lawyer, and that carries over. I have to represent their best interest above all. I'm not looking to make a deal. I'm looking to do right by the buyer.
Darcy, you ever sell a house to a Republican?
Residents that we serve, and that is a big step forward towards that.
Just before the closing, the Dow was up 142 points, the NASDAQ up 29, the S&P up 12. I'm Jim Ascendio. New Hampshire is pushing back against Trump administration allegations that voters were bussed in from Massachusetts to vote illegally.
Former New Hampshire Attorney General Tom Rath said allegations of widespread voter fraud in the Granite State levied by Trump advisor Stephen Miller are not true. He took Miller to task for his statement.
In this case, the comments I saw from Mr. Miller are not connected to reality. They did not happen.
The Republicans said there is no evidence at all to support any of the claims Miller made over the weekend. I'm Steve Kastenbaum.
As National Security Advisor Mike Flynn faces questions over whether he discussed sanctions with Russian officials before Donald Trump became president, our Bob Costantini reports the vice president probably has some questions of his own because...
When he was vice president-elect, Mike Pence went on a Sunday news program and stated firmly that incoming National Security Advisor Mike Flynn had not spoken about sanctions during a phone call with Russia's ambassador to Washington, Sergei Kislyak.
I'm Jim Ascendio.
Don't do what I did and run out. If it's working, don't quit. Why would you stop? Why undo all the good that's been accomplished?
You've got to feed them right for life.
Dynavite is nutrition.
If I ever took Roy off of Dynavite...
No.
When I get to about 3/4...
When I get down to the bottom of my box of Dynavite, oh no, I've got a couple more scoops. It's time to place my order. Dynavite.com. DINOVITE.
My Doggo Suds.
Free. This week at Dynavite.com.
Just feed your dog right. Use Dynavite.
Dynavite for life.
859-428-1000.
859-428-1000.
DINOVITE.com.
If you're involved in a vehicle collision and it's not your fault, you probably should not think your insurance rates will not increase.
The Consumer Federation of America says they have found premium hikes in some cases reaching $400 for people involved in an accident through no fault of their own. In a new report, they looked at quotes from 10 cities, from 5 of the biggest auto insurers, and found Progressive did it the most, using a not-at-fault penalty in 8 of the 10 cities. Geico, Farmers, and Allstate raised rates to a lesser degree, with State Farm the only exception. They did not penalize anyone for not-at-fault accidents. The industry says some insurers may consider information from not-at-fault accidents, but not all do, and that is one of several factors that could cause premiums to rise. I'm John Stolness.
The Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum says Lincoln never said, and in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. The Republican National Committee tweeted the quote recently, but has now removed it. I'm Jim Ascendio.
Hi, I'm Anton Capella. As Chief Technology Officer at Five Eyes, I work hard to be a leader in my industry, and I know the challenges posed by changing technology. It's my priority to make sure your network is up over 99% of the time. There's no question trying to manage your own business IT is risky, costly, and time-consuming. Don't let IT overwhelm you. Learn more about Five Nines at fivenines.com. That's the number 5.
Is tailored to the small investor. If you're ready to invest in rental property or just need professionals to manage your real estate portfolio, call us, CCL Management, at 608-833-0009 or visit us on the web at cclmanagement.com.